Welcome to our deep dive into the musical inspirations behind the names of Phantom Blood's characters. Each character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has a name rooted in music history, whether it's a band, an artist, or an album. In this video, we'll introduce each character as they appear in the anime and then reveal the musical legend that inspired their name. Let's get started. Dio Brando. First appearing in Episode 1, Dio the Invader, Dio Brando is the main antagonist of Phantom Blood. A cunning and ruthless man, his ambition knows no limits as he seeks ultimate power. But what about his name? Dio Brando takes his name from Ronnie James Dio, one of the most influential figures in heavy metal history. Known for his work with Rainbow, Black Sabbath, and his own band, Dio, Ronnie popularized the metal horn's hand gesture and was known for his powerful, operatic vocals. Robert E.O. Speedwagon. Introduced in Episode 2, A Letter from the Past, Speedwagon starts as a street thug in Ogre Street before becoming one of Jonathan Joestar's most loyal allies. His name carries a clear reference. Robert E.O. Speedwagon is inspired by R.E.O. Speedwagon, the American rock band that gained fame in the 1970s and 80s with hits like Keep on Loving You and Take It on the Run. The band was known for blending hard rock with power ballads, defining a generation of rock music. Will Antonio Zeppeli. Making his debut in Episode 3, Youth with Dio, Zeppeli is a master of the ripple technique and a mentor to Jonathan Joestar. His name hints at a legendary rock band. Will A. Zeppeli is a reference to Led Zeppelin, one of the greatest rock bands of all time. Formed in 1968, the band, featuring Jimmy Page, Robert Plant, John Paul Jones, and John Bonham, pioneered hard rock and heavy metal with timeless classics like Stairway to Heaven, Kashmir, and Whole Lotta Love. Tom Petty. Appearing in Episode 6, Tomorrow's Courage, Tom Petty is the master ripple user who trained Zeppeli. His name may not seem obvious at first, but it has a strong musical connection. Tom Petty is named after Tom Petty, the iconic American singer-songwriter and leader of Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. With hits like Free Falling, American Girl, and I Won't Back Down, Petty's music remains a staple of rock and roll. Dia and Straizo. Introduced in Episode 7, Sorrowful Successor, Dia and Straizo are disciples of Tom Petty and fellow ripple users. But their names might sound oddly familiar. Their names are a nod to Dire Straits, the British rock band led by Mark Knopfler. Known for their smooth, intricate guitar work and hits like Sultans of Swing and Money for Nothing, Dire Straits defined a unique sound in the late 70s and 80s. Poco. Debuting in Episode 7, Sorrowful Successor, Poco is a young boy who helps Jonathan and his allies reach Dio's lair. His name is short, but its reference is clear. Poco is named after Poco, a country rock band formed in the late 1960s. Known for pioneering country rock, their songs like Crazy Love and Call It Love influenced many bands that followed. Tarkus. Appearing in Episode 8, Bloody Battle. JoJo and Dio, Tarkus is one of Dio's undead knights, a massive and ruthless warrior. His name, like his power, is inspired by something grand and intense. Tarkus is named after Tarkus, the 1971 album by progressive rock band Emerson, Lake and Palmer, ELP. The album features a 20-minute suite of the same name, an epic progressive rock masterpiece blending classical and rock influences. Bruford. Another undead knight of Dio, Bruford debuts in Episode 8, Bloody Battle. JoJo and Dio. Unlike Tarkus, he retains a sense of honor even in undeath. But his name pays homage to a legendary drummer. Bruford is a reference to Bill Bruford, the renowned drummer known for his work with Yes and King Crimson. A master of complex rhythms and progressive rock drumming, Bruford's influence shaped the sound of classic rock and fusion. Doobie. Appearing in Episode 10, The Phantom Ultimate Showdown, Doobie is a minor antagonist, a monstrous servant of Dio. His name, however, points to a classic American rock band. Doobie comes from the Doobie Brothers, a band that blended rock, country, and R&B. With hits like Listen to the Music and Long Train Running, they became a defining band of the 1970s. Page, Jones, Plant, Bornam. In episode 11, The Final Ripple, 4 vampire minions appear briefly, each named after legendary musicians. Their combined name makes the reference clear. These 4 vampires are named after Led Zeppelin members: Jimmy Page, guitarist; John Paul Jones, bassist; Robert Plant, vocalist; John Bonham, drummer, slightly altered as Bonham. Led Zeppelin's legacy is unmatched, shaping the sound of rock music forever. Father Styx. Appearing in episode 12, The Joestar Group's Journey Ends, Father Styx is a minor character, but his name carries weight in rock history. His name references Styx, the American rock band known for hits like Come Sail Away, Renegade, and Mr. Roboto. They blended progressive rock, arena rock, and hard rock to create their own distinct style. And that concludes our journey through the musical inspirations behind Phantom Blood's characters. From metal legends to classic rock icons, Araki's references bring an extra layer of depth to JoJo's bizarre adventure. Which name reference surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments and subscribe for more JoJo content.